Good afternoon, guys. You're back with Colton's Computer at the Fine Arts Center. And perhaps you've seen Robbie's video. Shout out to him about brightening an eyes and changing the look of an image. Well, we're going to do something similar today, making what's a popular term called ghosting an image. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up Photoshop today. I've got a picture of uniquely titled An Old Woman. Drop it in. Hello. If that doesn't brighten your day, I don't know what else will. So what we're going to do is useful tool right here. A lot of people don't know about this really small thing right here. It's super useful. What you're going to do is you're going to click on it. Convert to smart object. That is going to take this and change it to, you guessed it, a smart object. What next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up to filter. Go to blur and motion blur. You thought I was going to say Gaussian. Yes, we're doing 93. We're going to hit OK. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to select this mask here. This is going to limit the effect, or limit this filter. The white is what the portion of the image that is the filter is being applied to. What I color black will not be affected by the filter. But what we're going to do is keep the opacity at 45. It normally will be set at 100 or whatever you previously used it as. Make sure you have black as your foreground color. Come in here, take a click. Maybe bump it down some to get a little, the bridge of the nose some. Give it definition there. So now we've defined her eyes. Now, Photoshop only allows us one thing in a smart object. It does limit us by giving us only one limit selection tool here. What you can do to get around that is what you're going to, if you're familiar with Final Cut, is nest this object into another one. You're just going to reconvert it into a smart object. This is going to take a minute to think. Then it's going to just squish that into a new smart object so that you're allowed to put another effect in there. Next thing we're going to do is go into filter gallery. It's going to take a minute for it to load. It's going to look kind of sketchy. You're going to go into fit in view. That's dandy. Next thing, we're going to distort, diffuse glow. We're going to take it down some because it's a little creepy. But that is what we're going for, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps we like the graininess. It kind of adds to that radio fuzz effect you see in a lot of popular horror genres. I'm going to go with 6, 10, and 10. Actually, we're not. We are going to go with 10, 6, 10, 13. We're going to hit OK. It's going to apply. Maybe we'd like this effect to come down some. Actually not. We're going to add an adjustment layer. Okay, so we're going to add this adjustment layer, and we're going to go straight down to color, which is going to be at the actually hue and saturation. And so what we're going to do is we are going to colorize the entire image. So you're going to click that, and it's going to apply the effect to the entire image, not just portions of the image. I'm going to go with a blue kind of ghostly color here. There we go. I'm going to knock down the saturation slightly so we get just this hint kind of feel of it, creating some dissonance, you know. Maybe knock down the light some. Perhaps you want to take the opacity down on this effect in general. And there you have it, guys, a ghosted image in Photoshop.